There's something nasty in the water.
Heaps of blueies.
The beach under attack. A overdose, a dislocated shoulder and a missing boy.
This kid's been missing for 3 hours.
Lifeguards are thrown into the perfect storm.
She's breathing, she's unconscious, she's got a pulse.
The first thing you think is, could something have been missed? Hello, guys.
And a visit from the world's most remarkable surfer.
That was pretty incredible when you think about someone who's completely blind out in the ocean catching waves.
Just minutes from the centre of Australia's biggest city, Bondi Beach. It's a place where people can wash away their worries and get back in touch with the natural world. But nature can throw up some nasty surprises.
Mate, just heaps of blueies.
Portuguese man-o-war jellyfish, commonly known as blue bottles, are blown onto the coast by onshore winds.
Yeah, it's all over the shoreline and in the water apparently.
Deadly to small fish and excruciatingly painful to humans, blue bottles have rightly earned the label floating terror.
Probably the most I've ever seen down here, and they're causing havoc with all the beachgoers. But obviously everyone reacts differently to pain, and I have been stung before, so I sympathise with some people because I know that some are stronger than others, but in saying that, there's some people that are full-on pansies.
Look at you. You're a tough little dude.
There is no anti-venom for blue bottle toxin. Lifeguards recommend ice, but the only real cure is time.
You're just gonna have to ride it out, 1 hour.
It's like the worst pain that I have in my life. Definitely like.
Blue bottles and rips are double trouble for lifeguards. The outward flowing water of a rip draws in swarms of surrounding blue bottles. So not only are swimmers dragged out to sea, they're also stung in the process. When blue bottles are around, lifeguards are also at risk of being stung.
Yeah, these two swimmers down in front, come back to shore, head over this way.
Yeah, central to Rhino, you have to go in. There is one up the back here.
The guy's a pretty bad swimmer. Someone was holding him up briefly just before I got there. The old mate was like proper panicking. I get to him and there's a little wave coming and I just saw this blue bottle right there and I was like, oh. As the wave came over us, it lifted the blue bottle and it landed on his face. So I'm just ripping it off, but it got stuck like that real sticky blue bottle.
Luke has no choice but to be stung himself as he pulls the web of tentacles off the man's face.
And I'm trying to get it off him because I know what it's like to be stung, and it's you just want to get it straight off. And he was just losing it. He couldn't lay on the board. He's wearing tracksuit pants. He's just like just a disaster.
Nairuz from Singapore is on holidays with his wife. The pain of the initial sting is bad, but it's later that the real agony sets in.
I'm spotting.
I'll give you some more. Yeah. Put that on there.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. Intense pain for half an hour. His lip was welted up. He had like a whip mark all the way around his torso, and he was in serious pain.
Is it possible to find my wife?
Your wife's coming up now, mate. It's okay. Don't panic. Don't panic, okay? Yeah. He'd been stung. So just relax. It's okay. He's going to be fine. 20 minutes. 20 minutes.
Rush him to hospital.
No. He's fine. It's okay. Look.
I was so worried. I couldn't find him. He's a good swimmer also.
Yeah, I know. But look, it's okay now. If you start panicking, you're going to make your husband more uneasy. So you need to stay calm, okay? He's going to be fine.
Yeah.
Just please stay calm.
Yeah.
She calmed down a bit, but she still was pretty concerned for her husband, which is only natural. He was in a lot of pain.
Once lifeguards reassure Nairuz's wife that her groaning husband will be okay, she finally relaxes.
Thanks so much, Lou.
No worries. As we're getting a photo, he just kind of dragged me in and just put a kiss on my cheek. He was very appreciative.
Blue bottles leave as quickly as they come. All it takes is a westerly wind to blow them back out to sea. Lifeguards return to normal duties.
It's 6:15 in the evening. We're getting ready to start packing the beach up, and we get a report that a young boy's gone missing.
Cool, mate. Thank you.
We get a lot of reports like that kind of thing. It's nothing new, it's nothing to freak out about.
The mother of the missing boy reveals her son is 14 years old.
Mate, we are looking for a kid.
The report that I got was that he'd been missing for 30 minutes, so no real heavy alarm bells ringing for me at this point.
Yeah, he's just wandered off.
But then, Mouse receives disturbing new information.
Hey, Corey and Luke, it actually got back to me that the kid had actually been missing for 3 hours. And as soon as I heard that, that was like a real alarm bell for me. That got me worried straight away.
I'm just going to call the police.
Statistically, teenage boys, notorious risk takers, are far more likely to suffer injury or even death by misadventure.
The first thing you think is, have I missed someone in the water? Have we distributed lifeguards across the beach evenly all day? You know, could something have been missed?
Then, another emergency kicks off behind the tower in Bondi Pavilion.
Here comes the ladies' toilet and somebody in the toilet is
Not responding ladies' toilets.
Which is a pretty serious call. So straight away, I had to send in Corey and Maxi to go investigate.
Mouse calls paramedics.
Stay on radio. Mate, I've just got an unconscious woman in the toilets. We're not too sure what. It's all good, Luke. You just get on the beach. It turned out to be a girl who had OD'd on and was really close to death. So it was a super serious situation and more of a priority at that stage than the lost child.
There are also scores of swimmers still in the water.
To pull 2 lifeguards off the beach to go into the pavilion toilets to help this girl out, and then to have Lukey Daniels kind of with his eyes off the water in the south corner looking for the kid. I'm losing soldiers on the beach. Sometimes down Bondi, this crazy thing happens where they just go one after another. Hello, sorry mate, lifeguard. And you think to yourself, it can't get any worse, and then Bondi just throws another surprise at you. Mate, I was just on the phone to the ambos. I just had an unconscious patient here. So whereabouts, what's your location there? So while this kid's been missing for 3 hours and I'm really getting worried about him and this girl's dying in the toilets, someone comes to me with the classic dislocated shoulder up on the promenade.
23, he's got dislocated shoulder.
The guy was in a lot of pain.
Robbie dislocated his shoulder body surfing.
I'm going to give you some pain relief, some Penthrox. Yeah, it'll be really good with the pain.
As Mouse keeps one eye on swimmers in the water, he turns his attention back to the missing 14-year-old boy, whose mother is becoming increasingly distressed.
We just gotta find this kid. That's getting pretty pressing though.
The emotional effect that you get when a person goes missing, or especially a child, it's a real dark, deep stomach feeling, like that feeling like something has really, really gone bad.
It's nearly 7 p.m. Mouse is yet to resolve any of the 3 emergencies he's dealing with.
I've got an unconscious woman in the bathroom. The boys are on. I've got a dislocated shoulder on the promenade and a kid that's been missing for 3 hours that the cops are ringing me about. Corey's a senior lifeguard on the beach that day, and he was busy taking care of the girl who was literally dying in the pavilion toilets. So he was obviously held up, and we were just kind of liaising and talking through it.
Yeah, copy.
Well, he's got to find the kid, eh?
Mate, I'm gonna come back.
And I'll hang in the tower, keep an eye, and when the ambos turn up, I'll direct them, and then just get back into it again.
Here comes the ambo now.
Yeah, stand by. I might have to stick around and help, but she's still out. We're gonna have to stretch her out.
Okay, copy.
On the promenade, Robbie is in excruciating pain from his dislocated shoulder.
Right, so just a couple of breaths of that.
But his afternoon is about to take a turn for the better.
So breathe right in and out through your mouth. How you going there, mate?
Probably the least of your worries today.
Yeah, I think so.
It's honestly the best thing I've ever had. I don't really feel it right.
With 2 sets of paramedics on site, the girl suffering a drug overdose is taken to hospital. And Robbie's shoulder is relocated back into position.
Thank you for doing this, man. Hey, no worries. You guys are absolute legends.
With the focus back on the missing teenager, lifeguards launched the jet ski.
So you're just going to go solo, of course? Yeah. Just get in the water. Just get in the water.
By the time we threw the ski in, it was 7 o'clock, which is our finish time, you know, and to throw the ski in at that time of day, at that hour, it really makes your stomach turn. It's just like, you know, something's not right. The jet ski's in the water, so there's that real feeling of like, has something really bad gone on here? Have I missed something? Have we missed something? And then straight away, the door knocks again.
Hi, we were just around the rock and the girl slipped and cut herself quite badly.
Yeah, she's still there. Where is she?
Yeah, she's still there.
By this time, it's about 7:10, so we all should have been at home 10 minutes ago.
See if I can get a hold of someone with the IRV.
Lifeguards working at other beaches have heard the emergencies at Bondi over the radio. They arrived to back up Mouse.
We were really struggling, we were really short-handed, and then out of nowhere, Gonzo and Jeffro had finished work at Tama, and they've turned up at Bondi to help the boys out, which is unreal. So I sent the Gons up to North Bondi to investigate this girl that was apparently out there covered in blood.
She did say she was pretty badly cut up.
I was just hanging out at the rocks. I was trying to get a picture because it was like really good view, and I just got swept under.
This isn't that bad. So you can go up to the chemist, just at the back of the Bondi Road, and just get some stuff from them. Because we're finished now, and we've got a few other things going on.
I'll be fine though. I mean, it's not terrible, but I definitely need to go get this cleaned up right now. But anyways, it's nice meeting y'all. Bye guys.
So Corey's in the water with a jet ski in a search for a young boy alive, hopefully. You know, we don't know. If he was in the water and he has been in the water for 3 hours, you know, there's not much hope. And then bang, we just get the call.
Lifeguard, Bondi, over. A boat? We have found him. I don't know where he was. I think he was playing in the water or something.
Awesome. Yeah, they just found the kid.
Legend. A huge let off. Whereabouts?
And mate, just massive relief, huge relief.
Did he? Found it. Found it.
That's good.
From all reports, the boy was found just playing on the shore in the south corner, and like, I don't know what to make of that. Like, I just knew that he got back with his family, and we could just get back with our families, you know.
Boys, let's pack up and shut the gates, get out of here. The lunatics are coming home.
What a day. It was such a good feeling to pull the shutters down, and with not just the boys that were working at Bondi, but also the boys that came over from the other beaches to close the day up down at Bondi.
Rescue boards are built to carry 2 people, but they also need to be light enough for 1 lifeguard to handle alone. Lifeguards can run into serious difficulties when people they're rescuing are not exactly light.
Guys, come straight back. Oi, come straight back.
We spotted 2 guys just slip off the bank and into a rip and could not swim a single stroke. He was the worst swimmer I've ever seen in my life, though, and I knew he didn't have long.
Quinn's got
2 drowning swimmers, 1 lifeguard. Fortunately, a surfer arrives to back up. The man's face tells the story.
It was crazy. Hey, I'll never get that face out of my mind. Like, he accepted he was gone. That was a bad one.
60 metres from shore, in pounding waves, Ashok from India has never been to a surf beach before and can barely swim.
Oh yeah, he's got him so sweet.
But there's another problem.
I got him on the board and I didn't realise he just had so much stomach that you couldn't actually balance him straight up because the board was too tippy. I could paddle a little bit, but then even that was just too hard to get him in, and then it got very serious.
Oh yeah, he's got him.
But there's another problem.
I got him on the board and I didn't realise he just had so much stomach that you couldn't actually balance him straight up because the board was too tippy.
Finally, Quinn signals for a heavy-duty option.
It was so hard to handle. I just called Mario on the ski and got him to come over and thought it would be easier to get him in on that.
Give it to me, Quino.
But getting Ashok on the jet ski rescue mat also proves a challenge.
Trying to lug him onto the mat was near impossible as well, so I just grabbed on and sort of hugged him onto the sled as best I could.
The recovery is unconventional, but effective.
We got there in the end, and it just showed how close he was too, because I had to help him up the beach. He could hardly walk.
Ashok and his wife are visiting family living in Sydney.
He's my brother-in-law and he's my father-in-law.
Yes.
So we are local, but he's from India, so he came for 3 months.
Ashok nearly died, but he's not planning to tell his wife about it.
My mother-in-law, she doesn't know, and the reason we don't want to tell her because we are afraid that she might not let him in again in the beach, you know. What she doesn't know doesn't hurt her.
Yeah. Or your dad.
Yeah.
Most of Bondi's lifeguards are committed surfers. Nicola used to be on the world tour. Harries is a champion longboard rider. And Jesse and Azza are both well-known big wave chargers. This morning, they're going to meet one of the most amazing surfers on the planet.
Harries.
Derek.
Derek.
Hey,
Harris. How are you?
Harris, nice to meet
you too.
Brazilian surfer Derek Raballo is blind.
Come through, and we've got all the boys in here. So
hello, guys.
Jake.
Hey, Greg. Nice to meet you, mate. Derek, nice to meet you.
Too, brother.
Although blind since birth, he surfed all over the world, including Pipeline in Hawaii.
You guys all surf?
Yeah, pretty much. There's like 35 lifeguards, and probably 3/4 of them surf.
A couple little waves out there today.
Yeah, I was about to ask that. How are the waves?
Oh, there's a couple. It's 2 foot.
Yeah, we're gonna have fun for sure.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
A bunch of off-duty lifeguards want to join Derek on his first surf at Bondi.
I'm 100% sure that I will be very safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the first time in my life. I will not get hurt.
Let's
do it.
Surfing is one of the most difficult sports in the world to learn. No one is sure how blind man Derek is able to catch a wave.
He was trying to explain to me how he can feel the water draining back and, you know, sort of he can feel the speed of the wave almost, and then also, you know, obviously he can hear it as well. Yeah, he just loves the water and he loves surfing and he never let it stop him, which is really cool.
And to see him paddle out so relaxed and calm, it really gives a lot of meaning to how he just embraces life. I love it. They're all
that's really nice.
That's unreal, brother. Good work. Show your hand.
Thank you.
Yeah, fun?
Nice. Sure, I did.
Water's nice, huh?
Yeah, the water is nice and warm and the weather's perfect.
Yeah.
No blue bottles.
Gee, I give you credit. I tried to close my eyes and catch a wave, and mate, it was. I've got a new respect for you, mate.
Yeah. Oh, Derek, it was lovely to meet you.
Yeah, love to meet you too.
Lovely to catch a wave.
Sure.
Love to do it again.
That was really good.
Thanks, mate.
You want a kiss, bro?
No, mate.
Thanks, Derek. You came so close.
I really enjoyed catching that wave with you, man. Means
That's
a lot.
so good, yeah. We gotta do that again, for sure.
Next time we'll tow in.
Hey, Will from Bondi Rescue here.
True from Bondi Rescue.
If you want to see the latest episodes from the latest season,
We've launched Bondi Rescue memberships.
sign up now, link below, and join.